That is the view of Sky Sports pundit Paul Merson, who thinks that Unai Emery's men will get back to winning ways. The Gunners were knocked out of the FA Cup on Friday after suffering a 3-1 loss at home to Manchester United. The result means that Emery's men now only have the Europa League, as well as the Premier League, left to compete for the season. The team's defensive frailties were once again exposed in the defeat to the revitalized Red Devils, and with a very distinct lack of signings so far in the January transfer window, this looks like continuing. Arsenal have been inconsistent in recent weeks, beating Fulham and Chelsea in the Premier League, but losing to Liverpool and West Ham. Former Gunners midfielder Merson does not think Cardiff will offer much opposition on Tuesday. Arsenal are flat-track bullies. Merson told Sky Sports. They don't have any problems with these types of games and I can see them bouncing back easily from their defeat to Manchester United in the FA Cup. They have been very poor at the back, and on top of that they have some injury problems at the back, so it's debatable as to whether they'll keep a clean sheet, but I'll stick with 3-0. Neil Warnock's Cardiff side arrival in North London off the back of an awful few days. The club have been rocked by the disappearance of club record signing Emiliano Sala, who went missing on a flight to Wales from France last week. Sala had only just signed for Warnock with the hope of helping them to stave off relegation this season. However, the flight went off radar traveling over the English Channel, and after remains of the aircraft were not found, the official search was called off a few days later. It has been a traumatic week, and even now I can't get my head around the situation, Warnock said ahead of the Arsenal game. It's impossible to sleep. I've been in football management for 40 years, and it's by far the most difficult week in my career, by an absolute mile. It's probably hit me harder than anyone else as I've met the lad and talked to him for the last 6 to 8